Can I speak to Antonia Ford, please? So, what did you do in the war?
So basically, I was a spy during the American Civil War. I was one of the best spies because I would provide valuable information from the GEB store, including the movements on the Union troops, and that's what I basically did at the war.
Alright. How did you end up in prison?
Basically, how I went to jail is they caught me trying to give information, and I was basically like pretending to be friends with them to get information, and they caught me. So, what motivated you to fight in the Civil War?
I joined the Civil War because I wanted freedom and equality. I saw it as a chance to help end slavery and improve the rights of African Americans.
How did your life as a former slave influence your actions during the war?
Being a former slave strongly influenced why I fought in the war. Wanting freedom for others was linked to my own struggle for freedom. My background made me care deeply about the cause.
You share some memorable moments during the time of the war?
A standout moment was the Combahee River Raid. I led Union forces to free over 700 slaves, proving that our fight for freedom was making a real difference.
What were some challenges that you were facing while being a nurse, spy, and a cook?
Trying to fit in nursing, spying, and cooking during the Civil War had its tough moments. Limited resources and then the need of secrecy meant I had to be tough and clever.
Looking back, what advice would you give to the future generation in the pursuit of justice and inequality?
Looking back, I'd tell future generations to stay strong in the fight for justice and equality. Be determined in tough times and let kindness guide your actions. Working together and staying tough are key to overcoming challenges and making a positive change. Harriet Tubman out.
What kind of contributions did you have during the Civil War? I aided with nursing recruitment, and I tirelessly helped to reform hospitals and make them to be better aids for the military. I would give aid to freed slaves, and I also did military hospital inspections to ensure that they were providing quality care for our military. How did you become a superintendent? I became a superintendent through my advocacy and my efforts in the field of the mental health reform. Throughout your life, what kind of jobs have you had? I started off as a teacher when I was younger, then I became an author. I published books and articles on education. Then after that, I dedicated myself to the treatment of the mentally ill. What kind of accomplishments have you made during your lifetime? I helped create mental asylums, and I helped with legislative changes. I made writings and was an educator, and I also helped with mental illness. As a superintendent, what was your job? Okay. I helped with policy development, and I did the facility management. I helped reform hospitals, and I helped with the curricular development. As a superintendent, I was able to influence the care and treatment of those with mental illnesses.